Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. Welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. Now, today I'm bringing you episode 3 of the Deadzone series, and today's map is the map Terminal. Now, Terminal is one of the easiest maps to nuke if you follow this guide. This guide is like a cheat code for playing this map. It's that effective, and I get multiple nukes just by following this strategy. So I'm going to show you my opening rush. I go behind this head glitch here and I wait for them to pass, and of course I take them out like that. I have the advantage. I'm behind the head glitch, right? And I look behind me, I saw the death skull. So you have to be aware, but you don't want to stay down that middle for too long. Now I'm just checking the spawn flip, and let's just pause it right here. Back there by those security gates is a major spawning zone, and when they push out of there, it's a red death zone if you stay there too long. So if you're spawning back there, don't stay by that statue area just after the security gates for too long, because you will die. I love it when my enemies stay there. It's easy kills for me when they do that. So when you spawn there, don't stay there for too long. Check the flanks, push out wisely, and make sure to get out of that zone as soon as possible. Now look as I take advantage of this head glitch and that spawning zone back there. He had no chance, right? But you can't stay there too long. Now in the power position right here, passing through electronics and just checking the area. Do you see what I'm doing? This is actually very important, so let's pause this part here. This is the power position on Terminal, and behind that counter you want the head glitch behind there and take them out from the red death zone that I showed you previously, or turn around and shoot anyone coming up from this alleyway. Now I'm going to show you an amber death zone. Let's pause it. Now where that enemy is right there, that is an amber death zone. You don't want to hang around there too long, so transit in that area very quickly but wisely. You can see how easily I take that enemy out in that amber death zone, and I head glitch here. I wait for people to pass potentially. Now I see the death skull. I'm always checking the minimap. Look, I'm in the power position behind the counter. He almost had me, but I had the advantage. I got him. Now I go straight into fascia because I know they're rushing me, and I come here. I pre-aim it. Look, into the amber death zone. Easy, right? You're seeing here, this is evidence how easy this is to kill them when they enter those death zones. So don't be a zombie like them. Now, I don't want to stay in this zone too much because it's very close to the red death zone and the amber death zone, right? So now I'm in the power position, I make sure it's cleared, and I'm moving away now. And this hallway that I'm in is an amber death zone, so don't stay there too long. It's obvious. Don't stay there too long. Just choose your targets wisely and move away. You can't make use of it because they are nice head glitches and catch them off the spawn, but of course, never stay there too long. Now, you may think this plane, inside this plane here, is a red death zone. Well, it's actually not. It's more of a green to amber death zone. So you can't make use of it. You have nice cover, you have nice head glitches, and you can obviously escape when they are coming for you. So of course you never stay there too long as well. Let's pause it right here. Below the stairs is an amber death zone. You don't want to stay there too long. It is very easy to get flanked from behind or from the sides and get taken out. So of course, where I am right now is a main spawning zone. So obviously you're going to have to push into that area. So just use caution. Pre-aim first, head glitch first. Make sure the area is cleared. Check on top because they love to come on top and shoot you from the spawn. So always be aware of that and limit your time in that amber death zone. So now that I've pre-aimed the area and I know that it is fairly safe and cleared, I'm pushing through here and jumping up into control room. Now let's pause it again. This visible area that you're seeing here is an amber death zone. The campers love to stay there, but of course a good player can just easily kill them from this control room or on top of the control room, which is a mini power position. It's very simple to kill enemies in there when they're camping like that or when they're passing through this visible area. So of course limit your time there, be aware of that fact, and pre-aim the areas, the hot spots. And look at that, simple, right? He has no chance. I'm in the mini power position, I have good cover, and he's just an injured buffalo for the lion to take. Here I am on top of the control room, which is a mini power position, and look, he is in the amber death zone. What happens? He dies. Simple as that. Very evident, of course, so don't stay there too long. Limit your time there. Now I'm back here. I'm checking the areas. Look, checking the death skulls, pre-aiming behind the head glitch in case someone comes in control room. I'm limiting my time. Look, I know it's an amber death zone. You see what I do? I immediately go into control room, which is a better option to take because it's a mini power position, right? So of course you have to, think about these things And if you have efficient map navigation like this, it becomes an easier process to increase your KDs to get your high streaks. Here I am again on top of the control room, the mini power machine, and look at this. Let's pause it. This area on the ground is an amber dead zone. I'm talking about the visible area right here because I can easily kill enemies from the top of this mini power machine or the bottom of control room. They are easy pickings, they're in the open, they can get shot from multiple angles. Now the area to the opposite of the airplane, the opposite side, is not a amber dead zone. It's actually safe there. So only this area, what the visible area seen here, is an amber dead zone. And when you're staying on top this control room as well, remember they can peek through those windows from that airplane there. They can peek through those windows. So be careful of that. Beware of snipers, LMG users. Now look how fast I move away from this area. I know it's unsafe, so I move away more into cover, but I don't stay in that area too long as well because that's an amber dead zone, right? So I'm back in control room. You see how it works. If you follow it like this, it will help you out so much. I love doing this series because it's powerful. The strategies here works. It's very effective. And notice the areas that I'm staying longer in compared to the amber and red dead zones, because it's for a reason, right? You're seeing it from experience right here. I'm showing you guys the secrets, the strategies, and how easy it is to dominate this game as long as you have a procedure set in your mind. And he comes at me, get wrecked, boy, sit down. Now I navigate back to here because I can be behind the heglish. I can check the amber dead zone. I can ensure that the top area is cleared before I push. Now notice how I am behind the heglish, scoping out the area for any potential enemies in those mini power positions because they would have the advantage, right? So now I'm pushing around here into this aircraft, checking it and pre-aiming it as I lace the map with some bombs. I also have my phase shift ready and waiting to be used in case of an emergency. So I'm just checking the area. I'm looking at the minimap right now. I'm looking at where my teammates are as well. Look, he's in the amber dead zone. What happened, guys? You're seeing it. Look how simple. If you enter the amber or red dead zones, you're basically dead men. And this is solo gameplay, by the way. You can see I'm controlling the map just by myself. You know, you don't really need a team, but I do recommend, I mean real to you guys, I do recommend playing with some friends. In this game it's a lot more fun, and I highly recommend playing with 1 or 2 friends and talking on the mic, having a good time. Now here I am just checking to see if they noticed me. I'm just gonna peek it really quickly, and to the right of me in that room, they love to come there from the spawns. Look right here. I'm just gonna wait for them to push out. If they do, look at that, they're in the red dead zone. They're getting taken out just like that, and I make my escape like a ninja. You know, I always tell you guys, you have to have an escape plan. Never stay in one spot too long. You're an assassin. I'm teaching you guys to be assassins, to be ninjas in this game. I'm showing you how to play like one. Now I'm very close to my nucleus, so I'm keeping it in the mini power positions, and look at that. Don't even look at me, boy. What are you staring at? Get taken out, and you as well. In the back of their minds, they really want to kill you off your streak, so you have to be careful of that. You have to be always aware of that fact. It's very important because you will get haters and they will come after you. Look at the mini map now and look at where my team are. So I know the enemies are going to push towards my teammates, so I'm just going to take advantage of that fact. Look, I'm just going to cut them off on their way to my teammates, and it's easy like that. I have 1 more kill to get for my De-atomizer strike. Look at that, simple, right? Look, no chance against me, and I pick up my De-atomizer strike. Solo nuke against decent players, that's how we do it. So guys, avoid the dead zones, follow the strategy. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. It took a lot of time to make these videos. Please share the videos, guys. If you want to see me grow, I would appreciate that so much, so I can bring more useful content in the future. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Bye.